The unemployment rate in Georgia ticked up in June for the first time since July of last year. However, at 9%, a tenth of a point higher than in May, the rate is significantly lower than in June a year ago when it was 9.9%.
Well, these are just your typical seasonal layoffs for this time of year from your May to June. And most of it is in the education sector, public and private.
The number of jobs dropped by 8,200 or 0.2 of a point from May, but State Labor Commissioner Mark Butler says that's not all bad.
If you look historically over the last 5 years, we have seen job loss in this same period. However, this job loss that we experienced this year is only a third of what we've been averaging. Over the last 5 years, we've averaged 27,000 jobs lost during this same period, whereas we only saw a little over 8,000 jobs lost in the same period. So that is somewhat encouraging.
While the job loss is primarily in government and education, the private sector grew jobs.
We even saw job growth in two of our hardest hit sectors, which is construction and manufacturing. They were slight gains, but still, gains are better than losses.
The number of jobs in manufacturing increased by 1,500, while the number of jobs in construction grew by 900. Although the number of jobs was down over the month, over the year Georgia grew jobs, 45,200 more than in June of 2011. The growth was in professional and business services, trade and transportation, education and health care, manufacturing, and leisure and hospitality. There were nearly 49,000 first-time claims for unemployment insurance benefits in June, an increase of 4.5% from May, but more than 17% fewer than in June a year ago. And the number of long-term unemployed workers continues to decrease, down to 230,100 in June. That's a drop of 6,800 from May and more than 20,000 from June 2011. For the Georgia Department of Labor, I'm Sam Hall.